Welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Still trying to figure this out. Hey, how you doing? I'm Jim from the Side Hustle Shuffle on YouTube. Here we are on Amazon. We're going live on Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, okay? Facebook pages and Facebook groups, okay? So we're going live. Hey, Jennifer's in the house. How you doing, Jennifer? So we're going live in all those places. We're on Amazon, and we're going to hang out. And today we're going to try something different. I'm back in the bunker. I'm back in the original studio, doing some work in the other studio, getting a new computer over there for better streaming. No matter what I was doing, changing all kinds of stuff, it was lagging. So I ended up getting a new laptop that I'm going to be working on, setting that up after the stream tonight. Let's get some music going here. So I'm going to turn this down. So yeah, so I'm going to get that going, and we'll be moving over in the next couple of streams, but we're going to try something different. Well, I've only put a couple of things in my stream, in my carousel, and we're going to do trivia. We're going to attempt to do trivia. We're going to attempt. I got a website that's going to give us questions. I've got a dice that we can roll, right? So I'm going to roll a dice and then pick a trivia question, and whoever answers the question is going to go on the wheel of names, and so you can get on the wheel of names more than one time. We're going to try this, okay? So with every right answer, you can get on the wheel of names, and from there we're going to give away a gift card. So there's Jennifer. Jennifer's saying hello, and as you can see, she's the head of the snake. Now the snake over there, if you want to make a comment, you'll be the head of the snake as well, and I can always highlight your comments there, okay? So if you're on any other platforms, like I said, YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, you can go to youdidn'tknow.live, right? Go to youdidn'tknow.live and come on over. There's links to get over to the Amazon stream, okay? Cool deal. We're going to give it a try, Jen. We're going to give it a try. What did I want to do? I wanted to, the live sales. There we go. If I do this, the Java Junkie. Here we go. All right. We do that. And now I'm over there now. Okay, so how do I? Oh, I do this. There we go. I'll do that. Or I do that. There you go. So the first thing in the carousel is always my Dead Wish coffee. So we're going to be going back to Dead Wish coffee over and over again. But Dead Wish coffee is my number one coffee. I drink it all the time. World's strongest coffee, never bitter. Okay, so get yourself some of that. Definitely get yourself some of that. But this is the cold brew machine. Where is it? Here it is over here, the cold brew machine. This was sent to me by Bean Only. Okay, Bean Only. Pretty cool. We got a few things from Bean Only in the carousel today, right? Cold brew. This thing holds up to 24 ounces, right? It's got a filter in the middle. You put your grinds in there, and it's got a nice top on it. You put the top on, and you just put it in the fridge overnight, and you have your iced coffee the next day. Add your favorite coarse ground coffee into the filter. Pour the water slowly over the coffee. Secure lid and brew in the refrigerator or at room temperature. Remove the lid from the filter, and enjoy the best cup of cold brew coffee. Now, this is pretty good. Bean Envy specializes in delivering the highest quality coffee products to consumers. We are fanatical about coffee and the craft behind a great brew. Founded in the Pacific Northwest, we are surrounded by inspiring coffee shops and coffee drinkers that continue to motivate us to deliver quality-focused products. Cold brew, pretty cool. The cold brew. So you can't see it because I'm highlighting that in the screen. But if I hide it, then you won't see it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be playing around with the software, popping things up. But that's the cold brew by Bean Only. Very cool. I mean, I'm not a iced coffee person. My wife is. She likes iced coffee. I don't like iced coffee. Do you guys like the iced coffee? And do you make it yourself, or do you spend $5 a cup on the coffee? Is the music too loud, or is the music just nice? All right. So what do you do all day? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to share in the stream. We're going to share the dice, right? So we're going to go. I'm going to roll the dice, We're going to roll the dice and see what we're going to get here. So we got a number 4. Okay, so we got a number 4. So we're going to hide this. And we're going to show this. Right? Now, if I do this, can you see? No, if I do this, you'll see it. Okay, there you go. You might be able to see it a little better there. So what did I get? A 6? Right? No, I got a 4. I got a 4. So question number 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 is history. So the question is, the U.S. President Woodrow Wilson was a member of what political party? Woodrow Wilson was a member of what political party? Okay, let's get some answers in the chat. Does anybody know? It's a 50-50. Maybe it's a 50-50 chance. You don't know what, there was other parties back then, you know? So Woodrow Wilson was a member of what political party? Let that sit for a little bit. Let that sit for a little bit. I need a sip of coffee, my Dead Wish coffee. So the cold brew, pretty cool item to have in the carousel. And it's on sale, so it's 5% off. You're getting it for under $15. That's a pretty cool gift for somebody. Now, again, I'm always talking about gifts, right? So that's a pretty cool gift for somebody for Christmas. Somebody who likes iced coffee, you give them the Bean Envy cold brew pitcher. It's awesome. You make it the night before and you put it in the fridge and it brews overnight in the fridge. And when you're getting ready to go to work the next day, there it is. So nobody wants to answer. Nobody wants to answer. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to answer the question. So what political party was Woodrow Wilson? He was a Democrat. So it was a 50-50 chance, 50-50 chance. All right. So that was that. We're going to hide that. All right. So that was the first question. Nobody answered. Nobody got it right. So nobody got onto the wheel of names. Okay. Now, when we get to the wheel of names is a wheel. It's a wheel of names, and it's a roulette wheel. And you get on there, and we'll spin it at the end, and the winner's going to get a $20 gift card. And for every correct answer, you're going to get put on the wheel of names. Okay. We're going to see how that works out. It's a lot of work for me to do. It's a lot of work for me to do in the background. Okay. And of course, I encourage you, as always, to follow. Okay. Follow. It's a big thing now, is following. It's good for the algorithm. Trying to keep it snappy. We're trying to keep it happy. We're trying to keep it going. You know, I don't want to just talk about products all the time, or, you know, if you guys aren't interested in affiliate marketing and side hustles and making money on the side and email marketing and all that kind of stuff, I'm not going to waste your time talking about that. So I figured we'd talk some trivia and we'd have a little fun with some trivia. And what do you think about that? So Tuesday nights, we're going to do different kinds of things. We're not going to do the home shopping and network in my other studio. I'm still going to do that from time to time, where I go live and we'll go through a bunch of stuff in the carousel. I'm going to try and go live more often, for sure. Yeah. We're going to try and make it fun. I might even try and interview some people and get some maybe some authors, some Amazon books authors, and maybe they want to come on the stream and talk about their books. You know, maybe it's just an idea, because I'm gonna start putting out the feelers. Okay, because it's time, right? It's time that I started taking this a little more seriously, right? I would think. Okay. The Bean Envy. Let's do another trivia question. So let's share the dice, right? And let me pop over to the dice and we'll roll the dice. What do we got going on here on the dice? We got a 5. Okay, so we got a 5. So we're gonna hide the dice. We're gonna show on the screen these guys, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the capital of Guinea-Bissau? It's geography. What is the capital of Guinea-Bissau? Does anybody know that? I'm gonna do a different question. Let's see what the answer is. Of course it's Bissau. Well, of course it is Guinea-Bissau. Of course it's Bissau. All right. Let's try an entertainment question. Which artist once had a musical persona called the Thin White Duke? I don't know this one. Do you know that one? What artist once had a musical persona called the Thin White Duke? Anybody want to try that one? I'll tell you what. Some of these are pretty bogus. Let's what if we do this now? Okay, let's roll the dice again. We're gonna move right along. We're gonna get some decent questions going on here. All right, so we got 5. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's entertainment. Who has been played in a movie by both John Gavin and Rex Harrison? Who has been played in a movie by both John Gavin and Rex Harrison? Anybody want to take a stab at that one? That's an actor. Who has been played in a movie by both John Gavin and Rex Harrison? Hey, Dr. Elo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, Dr. Elo. Dr. Elo started following. Okay, so now you know what we got to do, okay? Now we know what you got to do. Okay, we got to... Go. All right, hey, thanks for following, Dr. Eli. I appreciate it. Welcome, Jessica. Welcome to the stream. So we're doing a little trivia today. I only got like 6 items in the carousel. So we're going to do a little, let me see if I pop that up there. So we got 4 things going on here. All right, so that's in the carousel is the cold brew by Bean Envy. Actually, I'm up to the French press. So let's move this over. And that's great because engagements. And that's gonna pop the link into my chats and the other social medias, in my LinkedIn, in my Facebook, in my YouTube, right? And in all the comment sections is dropping the link for that fine product. Now, this is the French press, and it comes with the milk frother. I've never used a French press, but I find it very interesting. You pour the grinds right into the water, and then you force it down with the press after you let it, brew, obviously. And and it's supposed to be a really good cup of coffee. So I'm gonna definitely be trying this. This is by Bean Envy, and of course I've used the frother before when I do my espresso, right? So but this is pretty cool. So you have your milk frother and you have your French press by Bean Envy. And Bean Envy is a pretty cool company. They really take their coffee seriously. French press by Bean Envy. But let's go ahead and roll a dice. Did I do that already? I think I did. Oh, I did say that. The question is in there. So the question is, hold on, I'm losing my screens here, timing out. The question is, who has been played in a movie by both John Gavin and Rex Harrison? Hey, Jessica, you want to answer the question? Who has been played in a movie by both John Gavin and Rex Harrison? We're gonna answer the question. We're gonna answer it. The answer is Julius Caesar. Okay, the answer is Julius Caesar. Maybe I need to get better questions. Maybe I need to get better questions. But we're gonna roll the dice another time. We're gonna do. And we got a 1. Okay, so a 1. History. In what country was the phrase trick or treat first used? Okay. Yeah. In what country was the phrase trick or treat first used? Okay. Anybody want to take a stab at that one? I don't know the answers to the questions until I flip the card over, by the way. So I'm going to give it a reasonable amount of time. Okay. In what country was the phrase trick or treat first used? Okay. USA is the guess. Okay. Dr. Elo says the USA. I would guess that that'd be my guess. Let's give it a try. Canada, the first recorded use of the term was in 1927 in Lethbridge, Alberta. Okay. Sorry, Dr. Elo. It's not USA. I would have guessed USA myself. I definitely would have guessed USA. I thought it was a USA holiday to be sure. But close enough. It is close enough. It's our neighbors, Our neighbors up north, the Great White North. I'm pretty close to them. I'm northern New York. I'm really a couple hours away from Canada, from the falls, from Niagara Falls. Not too far away in northern New York. Yeah. So let's go to the next question. I'm going to roll the dice again. I'm going to roll the dice. Can you guys see the dice and the questions? So we got a number 5. So we're going to refresh this. So let's refresh the questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an entertainment. Roman Polanski directed which 1974 film starring Jack Nicholson? Okay. Roman Polanski directed this movie in 1974 starring Jack Nicholson. What Jack Nicholson movie came out in 1974? Anybody want to take a stab at that? You guys got smartphones. Come on, check it out. Cheat. You can cheat. Roman Polanski directed which 1974 film starring Jack Nicholson? I don't know. Was it One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Was that Chinatown? So we got a guess for Chinatown. Gonna get 1, 2, 3. Check it out. It is Chinatown. All right. So Dr. Elo gets his name on the wheel of names. Let me come over here and share my screen. I don't know if I can share. How many screens can I share, Doc? Where am I? Okay, there it is. All right, I'm working on this. I got too many things open here. All right. What happened? Ah, come on. Well, I'm gonna add you to the wheel of names. I'm gonna go right over here. We're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna put Dr. Elo right up in the wheel of names. So you're right in there, and I'll figure out how to share it with all these things open. Okay, let me see if I go back. If I do that, I come over here and go to share. Now if I share it, will it come up? All right, how about if I do that? Nope. All right. Why can't I get it to do what I want it to do? Anyway, that's the wheel of names, and your name is on it now, Doc. And I got too many tabs open in the bottom. How many tabs can I have open? I got my opening, my closing, which I can get rid of my opening. Let me get rid of that. You can get rid of that. All right, that might free stuff up. I'm gonna get rid of this. All right. So now if I share this, showing screen. Why isn't it showing screen? There it is. Oh, I'm figuring it out as we go. Okay, 8, you believe? 8. All right, 8. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4. But then scrolling back and forth, that on the right side, when I scrolled all the way over, I could barely click the show and stream button. It didn't slide all the way over. So that's that. But the Bean Envy French press, we went over to French press. That's that. We're gonna hide that now, and we're gonna go back. We'll show this French press back in the stream, and we're gonna show the dice, and we're gonna show the trivia. Okay, we got the Chinatown right. Dr. Elo went on the list there, and we're gonna refresh the questions, and we're gonna roll the dice. Here we go. Number 5. It's number 5, and we go over here to number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who wrote the 1994 novel The Fist of God? Who wrote the 1994 novel The Fist of God? It's not a big deal. It's not a real big deal as far as that. And the music, I'm playing my own music in the background. This is a YouTube video of copyright-free music. Frederick Forsyth, Forsyth. You're cheating. I know you're cheating, but that's okay. I love the engagement. So we're going to add your name again. So that's 2 entries for Dr. Elo on the Wheel of Names. So at the end of the stream, we're going to be giving away a $20 gift card. If we get enough people to now if I go like that. So now you can see Dr. Elo has 2 names on the Wheel of Names. Okay. I'll hide that. All right. Let's move on to the next item in the stream. Oh, my thing timed out again. Oh, my pad of Rooney. And then this is the pour over coffee. Okay, the Bean Envy. Bean Envy's a great little company. The pour over kettle. This is an electric kettle. And it comes with a temperature thermometer on the top of it, so you know how hot, so you're not burning your coffee for pour over coffee. This is good for pour over coffee, for tea, for hot chocolate, anything like that. Ramen noodles. So, and it's got a built-in thermometer in the top. Really cool little item. It'd be good for like the dorm room, for your office. Excuse me, I got a little bit of burps, but it'd be good for places that you don't have a stovetop that so you can't heat up a tea or hot water for even soup or whatever. So now you have this pour over coffee kettle with built-in thermometer. Really cool. Yep. Very awesome. Very awesome. So there you go. Bean Envy, pour over kettle. Get one today. Because we're going to roll a dice and do another question. So we're going to go over to the dice page. We're going to roll a dice. We're coming up with number 2. So we come over here. We're going to refresh the questions. And 2 it's a geography question. The island of Martha's Vineyard is located in what body of water? This one should be good. Okay, this one should be easy. Okay. The island of Martha's Vineyard is located in what body of water? Okay. What body of water is Martha's Vineyard in? But yeah, Dr. Elo, I'd like to be able to upload some copyrighted music that I have, already, and then into Be Live and have that, be able to play in the background. Atlantic. And see, he's just going to keep going. I'm just going to have to give him the card. Just going to have to call it a winner. So let's go and check. I'm pretty sure that's right. Atlantic Ocean, because where else would it be? It's right there. That's where the Kennedys used to go, the Atlantic Ocean. So we're going to go and put you in again. Now you got 3 entries. We need more engagement here, Doc. So I've been thinking about perhaps changing up my stream, doing some interviews. You did the interview. It seemed to bring some engagement. Oh yeah, Coast Guard. Thanks for your service, Army Reservist here. Definitely, thank you for the service. Awesome job. Coast Guard works very hard, keeping our coastline safe. Really appreciate your service. That's awesome that you do that. Not everybody, takes a special person to raise his right hand, and do that. And to me, anyway, we're coming up on Veterans Day, and if you didn't know, green light, put a green light bulb in your porch light to support your veterans. Okay, that's what's going on right now. You put a green light up there to support your veterans. I can't say enough about it. The depth of that decision, to make that decision, is just not to be taken lightly by anybody. And the young person today that joins the service is just it says a lot about your character. I think it says a lot about your character for sure. Yeah, I'm getting choked up because some of the people that Uh-oh. So, one more year. That's awesome. One more year. That's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Um, did we roll the dice? No, you won. You won. It was Atlantic Ocean, so we get to roll the dice again. So we're going to roll the dice again. I get stuck on things. All right. And it is a number one. So what's the number one question? It's arts. What prospector is cremated in poet Robert Service's most famous ballad? What prospector is cremated in poet Robert Service's most famous ballad? I don't know. I think we need to ask Siri that one, right? For some reason, I think I got a notice saying that my Facebook dropped. I'm not really going to go check on that. Could have been who knows what. Could have been something I said. Could have been who knows. Who knows? But we'll see. So let's see. Prospect Sam McGee. He's really tearing it up. Sam McGee, and it is Sam McGee. Okay, Doc, you're killing me here. All right. So we're gonna put it over here again. I need more engagement. Is anybody else in the house? You know, one of my pointers and tips. I usually get more people, engagement. I appreciate that the doc's here. Jessica's here. Thanks, Jessica. The questions probably are horrible questions. To be quite honest, people probably aren't liking the questions too much. Maybe if I can stop. Maybe if I don't use the dice to go, and I just pick good questions. Ask about TV shows. Okay, so we're gonna go to entertainment. So if I go down, here's an entertainment question. In what film did real-life siblings Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal play brother and sister on screen? How about that one? Okay. Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal play brother and sister on screen. In what film did real-life siblings Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal play brother and sister? Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Jeez. Boston Butterflies in the house. How you doing? So the dice, I'm spinning the dice to get a random question, basically. The dice really is probably a waste of time. Never heard of them. Well, let's see. Donnie Darko. Don't know that one. Dangerous Woman. No, it says Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko, it says. All right. We're going to refresh the questions. We're going to get rid of the dice. Right? We're going to get rid of the dice. And we're going to just go through and just ask questions. All right. So we said entertainment, general question. Which member of the Bee Gees played no instruments on stage? Do we know that? That's a good question. I've never asked them. I've never asked Dr. Elo. There's a question in the chat, Doc. Are you a real doctor? What are you a doctor of? I've never asked. Or is it just a handle? Barry was. Well, let me go back and check it out. So it was Robin Gibb. Robin Gibb. The answer is Robin Gibb. All right. So we're going to refresh the questions. No winner there. We'll go to the entertainment question over here. Entertainment question here. Which character did Stephen Boyd play in 1966? No one's going to know that. I think I'm going to get Trivial Pursuit next time and just use those questions. What Creedence Clearwater Revival song became a signature song for Ike and Tina Turner? All right. Yes, he's a real doctor. Dr. Elo is a real doctor. Thank you, Doc, for clearing that up. So now I'm going to ask you all kinds of questions about my aches and pains, because now I know you can help me. Don't Stop the Rain is the question, is the answer. Boston says it. Let's take a look. Proud Mary is the answer. Proud Mary. So no winner on that one. Rolling on the River. No, the answer was Proud Mary. So we're going to refresh, and look for. We got a general question is here. I don't know what that is. What is a Rosti? What is a Rosti? Anybody know what a Rosti is? I'm be damned if I know what a Rosti is. I know what a Rasta is. Rastafarian. Right? But I don't know what a Rosti is. What's a Rosti? Rolling on the River might be part of the song. You might be right. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. That's part of the song. I think you're right. Potato Rosti. Oh, let's see. What is Rosti? Let's see. It's a pancake of fried grated potatoes. You're right. Again, potato Rosti. Okay, Dr. Elo gets another entry into the Wheel of Names. Okay, let me go back over here. Let's see, is my Wheel of Names still here? There's the Wheel of Names. I don't know if you can see that your name is on there. Had that one. Okay. So there you go. You're on there, and we're gonna hide it so that everybody can see. So we got Dr. Elo's the only one on there. He's got 4 entries on there right now. Right? 4 entries on there right now. So we're gonna go to the next question. We're gonna refresh the page. He's the only one on the wheel because he answered 4 questions. So I'll try and get some more on here. Do we know who Rudolph's father was? Does anybody know who Rudolph's father was? Who was Rudolph's father? I'm assuming they mean Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know. I'm assuming Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So who was Rudolph's father? I don't know. Who was Rudolph's father? Come on, let's check it out. Check your smartphones. Everybody be checking them up, checking out the smartphones. Who's Rudolph's father? Donner, we got an answer. Donner. Does anybody else want to answer before I flip it over? Is it Donner? Does anybody else want to give it a shot? Is it Donner? Going once, going twice, turning it over, and it is Donner. Pretty awesome. All right, Doc. I mean, you are a doctor. I don't know if that's giving you an edge to the trivia, but we're gonna refresh the page and look for another. Okay. Who played the male lead role in the 1983 movie Staying Alive? Who played the male lead role in the 1983 movie Staying Alive? Siri's bailing him out for sure. John Travolta is the question, is the answer. Boston Butterfly. John Travolta. I think she's right. John Travolta. She's right. There we go. We got it. John Travolta. So Boston gets put on the Wheel of Names. We got Boston Butterfly. Okay, so we got Boston Butterfly on there. We got a bunch of Dr. Elos and a one Boston Butterfly. So welcome to the Wheel of Names. All right. Time to Spin. Yeah, that was an old one, I think. Right. That just popped up by itself. So we're all the way down here now. Yeah. So the answer was John Travolta. John Travolta. Boston Butterfly got it right. Okay. We're going to go to the next question. We're going to refresh the page. Get some new questions in there. We've got a general question right up on top. What fast food chain uses the slogan, "We have the meats"? We have the meats. Anybody know what fast food chain uses the slogan, "We have the meats"? Yep, I believe you're right. Arby's it is. Dr. Elo's on there again. All right. We're going to go to the next item in the carousel, which is the single serve coffee maker. This is a two banger. This thing, you can use your pods or you can use grinds. It comes with a little adapter. Like it looks like a K cup or a pod, and you put grinds in it, and it'll make 1 cup of coffee. Actually, it's 14-ounce reservoir, so you fill up whatever size cup you want, put it in there. All that's going to come out and make a cup of coffee. I use this thing at work. It's a great backup coffee maker by Family Works. One of my best sellers, by the way, flying off the shelves on Amazon. One of my best sellers, Family Works, sent to me. Everything in the stream today was sent to me for free to review by various different people, Thrasio, and yeah, most of them are different brands run by Thrasio, which is a pretty good company. But yeah, that's a coffee maker, and it's hey, Kmart's in the house. Kmart Kelly's in the house. Welcome. We're playing trivia today, Kmart Kelly, and we're oh man, we're trying to do some trivia. So I'm going to ask a question. We're going to refresh the page, and so what's happening is people are answering the questions, and when they answer the question right, they're going to be put on the wheel of names. And at the end of the stream, the wheel of names, we're going to spin the wheel of names, and the winner's going to get a $20 gift card. And you can get on Ask Dr. Elo. You can get your name entered as many times as you answer correct questions. I think he's up to 5. Righty. So the next question is going to be an arts question. Okay, an arts question. Okay, the question is, who has a heart 2 sizes too small? Who has a heart 2 sizes too small? Nope, it's not Jessica, Kmart Kelly. The Grinch. Kmart says it's the Grinch. Let's see. Is it the Grinch? It is the Grinch. Kmart Kelly gets put on the wheel of names. I'm going to jump over to wheel of names, and we're going to put Kmart Kelly. Now we're cooking a little bit. All right, so we're going to show that in the stream, so you can see the names are starting to pile up. We're getting up there. Okay, we're getting some people in the stream. Pretty cool. All right, now that's a pretty cool deal. I'm going to hide that again so we can get more seeing power here. Right, so we got 3 things going on. So we're going to refresh the page for the questions. Okay, what do you want? You want a general question, an arts question, entertainment question? What do you think? What do you think, guys? Any preference? Jennifer says the question should be typed out in the chat because there's no delay in the chat. So there's a delay. You know, there's a delay in the chat. I don't know how to fix that. So I would love to be able to type it. It's one of my worst skills. I'm not a great typer. It would take me a long time to type out a question while I'm doing everything else on the stream. So that would be kind of hard. So I'll have to figure out something else and maybe pre-do the questions and have a card pop up or something if I pre-do the questions in advance. Because right now I'm just going on the fly. I don't know what questions I'm doing. So the video, there's a lag. Okay. All right. So not sure how to fix that. So is my stream lagging or there's just a delay? The question is going to be a general question, and it's what does the word karaoke literally translate to? Does anybody know Japanese? Thanks, Doctor. I appreciate that. So what does the word karaoke literally translate to, guys? What does the word karaoke literally translate? How about making a fool of yourself in public? Maybe, I don't know. Does that could be that? Could be that. It could be having a good time. Empty orchestra, is that what it is? Does anybody else want to ask? You're getting a delay. Maybe it's your internet at the wherever. It could be. Are you on Wi-Fi, Jessica? Sometimes, it happens with the live streams when you're on Wi-Fi. It lags sometimes. I know when I'm trying to do it on my laptop, and there's people on, in the area, not in the area, but other people trying to use the Wi-Fi. You don't realize, you got today everything on the TV, and it's not the cable. They're streaming everything, so they're watching 10 different channels streaming, and they're playing video games streaming, and and they're on the phones tapping into the Wi-Fi, and it's just the whole house is being sucked dry with the Wi-Fi. So what does the karaoke word literally translate to? And Dr. Elo, it says empty orchestra. Let's see. Empty orchestra. Okay, we're gonna have to add his name again. All right, Dr. Elo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's on there 6 times now. All right, Boston Butterfly's on there. Kmart Kelly's on there. Okay, and we've got, who's in the lead here? Who's in this? Jessica's in the lead of the stream. So, if we ever fill up the stream all the way around, and that's, I think, 80 people, 80 comments in the stream. If we ever do that, I'll be giving away something else. So we'll see what happens. I'd love to be able to fill up the whole stream with your comments. Okay, so feel free, talk to each other, ask each other questions as we go through everything. And let's fill up the stream. Let's fill up the whole thing with the snake. I think that'd be great. We're gonna refresh the page here, and we're gonna go to. I think he's being called out. Okay. I don't know if it's Siri. It could be. Okay. General question: how many black keys are found on a traditional 88-key piano? Does anybody know how many black keys are on a traditional piano? $44. Jennifer says 44. Let's take a look. 36 is the answer. So that's a no. Oh, Dr. Elo, sorry, missed it. The answer is 36, but it was guessed at 44. And we got a couple other guesses, 46, 36. We're going to ask another question. Should I put everybody's name on that got it right? See, I can't do that because then everybody would just, whenever there was a right answer, everybody would just repeat it to get their name on. So I can't really, it has to be the first person only. And the first person was wrong. So we're going to go with that. Anybody can just use Alexa and Siri and get the answer that way. And there's no way for me to tell. And if you do that, I'm not going to hold it against you. I mean, you still have to search it. You still have to write it in the chat. But we're going to keep going. I realize that some people might think that's not fair. So let's refresh the page. And we're going to look for some new questions. We got general question. Where was the first drive-in movie theater? Okay. Where was the first? I know it's not fair. Life's not fair. When you can't monitor if someone's cheating or not, I mean, and if it's even considered cheating, maybe some people don't think it's considered cheating to be looking stuff up. But I don't know. San Diego. Doc, are you using artificial means? Camden, New Jersey. Boston says Camden, New Jersey. Let's see what it is. New Jersey. So there you go. Camden, New Jersey. Boston Butterfly gets a name on the wheel of names. Okay, Boston. Okay, so you're on there twice now. Boston Butterfly. All right. You didn't get the question yet. Okay, hold on. You're not getting the question. I'm not typing the question. I'm just reading the question. The question's here. If I hide this, it might make it bigger for you. You might be able to read that. And if I hide that, maybe you'll be able to see it better. Okay. So we're going to refresh the page. Okay, we're going to go to the entertainment question here. What is the name of Porky Pig's girlfriend? What is the name of Porky Pig's girlfriend? Okay, what do you think, guys? What's the name of Porky Pig's girlfriend? No, I appreciate that, Dr. Elo. I know that you're not here to cheat, and I didn't think that at all. We're just trying to engage. Here's the thing, and I say it in all my streams. Engagement in the chat is good. Whether so we're trying to get the chat going. So at the beginning, nobody was answering questions, so only Dr. Elo was answering questions, and that's what ended up happening. But engagement is good. It's good for the algorithm. It's good for Amazon, and so the question is, what is the name of Porky Pig's girlfriend? And Kmart Kelly said Petunia. 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 Let's see, what is it? It is Petunia. We got Kmart Kelly in there. It's not an exact science. I'm a one-man show, so I'm trying to do like 3 things at once. Jennifer, you were the first one that said it. All right, I'll honor that because sometimes the chat is hard to keep up with. I'm going to put Jennifer in there too. All right. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see that it's there. We'll hide that so you can see the names are in there. Okay, Jennifer, you're in there. All right. So Jen got it first. Okay, so you're giving everyone who puts it. No, I'm not giving everybody. Only the first person is going to get on because if I do that, then everybody's just going to repeat the correct answer, and everybody's going to just do that every time. So there's no way for me to monitor that. So I can't do it. I didn't really think out the rules to this game too deeply. And I apologize. I'm just trying to have fun and have some engagement with you guys and do something a little different because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, my other studio I'm working on a little bit, and so it'll be ready for the next stream. So I figured I'd sit here where I usually do my YouTube stuff, and I really can't have a lot of product laying around in the corner here. So I figured I'd just take a couple of products and we run through some trivia, maybe get some followers, maybe get some engagement, maybe just have a little fun and give away a gift card. So. What was the question? That's a good one. What was the question? So we're going to show this in the screen, in the stream, and I'm going to go back over to here because you got to realize when I'm going live, I've got like 5 tabs open. I've got an iPad, I've got the phone, I've got the computer, I've got a bunch of stuff going on at the same time, and I got the chat going on. Coffee and trivia is always good, and I thank you. And I'm of course. Death Wish Coffee is in the stream. So the last item in the stream is Death Wish Coffee, the world's strongest coffee, never bitter. It's my number one coffee to drink, and I'm the Java Junkie. I should know. I'm the Java Junkie. I drink coffee all day long, all the way up till I go to bed. I mean, when I'm in bed in my nightstand, there's a cup of coffee. I drink coffee all the time, from the worst cup of coffee all the way to the best cup of coffee. And Death Wish Coffee, you're never going to be disappointed if you have a Death Wish Coffee. It's really like I said, everyone wants the best, the strongest of everything, right? And the problem with the strong coffee is it's bitter, right? Oh, you can't see the little writing. I know. I believe me, if I do this again, I'll do the questions and I'll pop up a visual for you guys. I'll have to put a lot more work into it, obviously, than I did. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to have fun. So the entertainment question. All right, maybe you know this one. Who played Willis on the sitcom Different Strokes? Who played Willis? What if I can? No. Who played Willis on the sitcom Different Strokes? Gary Coleman, I believe, was I believe it was Todd Bridges. Gary Coleman was the younger one, I think. Todd Bridges, I believe, is right. Todd Bridges, Dr. Elo. Okay. Don't get discouraged, people. We're going to keep asking questions. Okay. Dr. Elo already said that if he wins, we're going to go to the next person there. All right. And that's a great show. And Alf was a good show too. But that was funny. That was a funny show. We're going to go over to the entertainment. Which African comedian was born Benjamin Kubelski? Kubelski. So you chat slow, Jessica. So you know what I'll try to do? I'll try to pause after the question. You know, get into some conversation or something so people have a chance to catch up. That's what I'll try to do. Maybe that'll help. Anyway, I bumped up into the Coffee Gator. This thing's pretty cool, the Coffee Gator. Do you like espresso? I'm the Java Junkie. All right, so everybody likes espresso. Jack Benny. Did I ask a question? I did ask a question. I got sidetracked on my own question. Did I ask a question? No, I didn't ask a question. Cuban coffee is really good. Strong coffee. So this is the semi-auto espresso machine. The reason I like this is, you know, espresso machines are huge. You see them in the restaurants. They're these big, huge things. This is only this wide. This is wide as the box here. I don't know if you can see it if I'm sharing my screen, if you can really see what's going on. But this box here, that's how big it is. That's how wide it is, and it'll fit on your counter easy, right? And it's got the frother. It's got everything you need. Your traditional espresso machine. We break this out on the holidays. I'm going to be using this at Thanksgiving for dessert, you know, with the cannolis and then pastries and stuff like that. So that's what's going to happen. Okay. Oh, Benjamin Kublowski. Yeah, I did ask that question, and you answered it. And it was Jack Benny, right? And was that the answer? So I'm gonna put Kmart in there because I did ask that question and I sidetracked myself. So Kmart's gonna get another entry in there. Thank you for calling me out on that. Like I said, it's tough to be a one-man show on a stream, trying to do everything. And Dr. E will back me up on that. Trying to run a giveaway at the same time is not easy, right? So we're at the end of the stream. We're at the end of the carousel, not the end of the stream. We're still going to go. I mean, it's only been 55 minutes. But the Death Wish Coffee is again in the stream. It's the first. It's the last thing. It's the first thing. It's everything in between. The world's strongest coffee, never bitter. Okay, for sure. So I'm gonna move that along there. Okay, and then we're gonna hide that and get that out of the way. We're gonna ask a couple more questions. Okay, so we're gonna refresh the page and entertainment. What decade is the hit single Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits from? What decade? Okay, that should be... okay, we got the 70s, we got the 80s. Okay, we got the 70s, we got the 80s. So let's see. I don't think it would be anything other than that. It's either one of those. Okay, so it's the 70s or the 80s. The Dire Straits, and the Dire Straits had the first video on MTV. Dire Straits, they were the first video to be played on MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and chicks for free, or whatever that song is. So that was the first video. I remember that on MTV. So, but what year was that in? The 70s or the 80s? Right? Let's see. The 1970s. It's 1970s was the year for that. It's 1970s. I want my MTV. So who said 1970? Kmart Kelly said 1970. So she's going on again, back-to-back entries. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to show you how the wheel is turning out. Let's show that in the stream, and we'll hide that so you get a good look at there. All right, MTV. It must have been close to the 80s. It must have been. You know, must have been. Yeah, I'm trying to think when that was. I want my MTV, right? So Dr. Elo is I don't forget what your official title is, ambassador for BeLive. BeLive is the software I use to stream with, and that I'm able to have the snake, right, which is an awesome thing. And I'm able to have my carousel on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn. That's really cool, and really good software. And if you're interested, Community Manager is what it's called. Community Manager. Hold on, I'm going to cough. So if you're would consider streaming, or if any guys stream, you can get in touch with me. You can email me at jimtmullen at gmail.com. I'll share that in a second for my widget. No, my branding it is. So jimtmullen at gmail.com if you want to email me. I'll take that down. And you didn't know.live is my website. If you go to youdidn'tknow.live, you'll see my YouTube channel, you'll see my Amazon channel, you'll see my email list, you'll see all of that stuff that you can find me on, and never miss anything. So you go to youdidn'tknow.live. I also have a course if you're interested in learning how to be an influencer and learning how to do stuff like this online, going live and making money from your content. I have a course that's on there that you can get it, and it's cheap. It's like $30. It's got like 25 videos. It really touches on everything, and it'll get you started for sure in the right direction. Okay. Yeah. So go to youdidn'tknow.live for that. I'm not going to push that too far. All right. We go back to. Next question. We're going to refresh the page. And the next question, General, is what was the first sport to be televised in the United States? What? Yes, there it is. Thank you, Dr. Elo. There's the link in there. You can copy and paste that link. So what is the first sport to be televised in the United States? Baseball. Kmart says baseball. Baseball is the second question, is the second guess by Jennifer. So baseball is the popular answer. Okay, and let's see. Is she right? Is she right? Baseball, she is right. So Kmart Kelly, I think that was pretty much a close first and second. So Jennifer and Kmart will give you both entries into there. So Kmart, Kelly, and Jennifer. Okay, so we got you both in there for that one, because I think that it was pretty much the same time. At least on my thing, they both say just now. So as I look up, it looks like it's the same. It's the same time. So I'm gonna go to another question. Entertainment. Okay, how many noble houses of Westeros are there in Game of Thrones? I don't know anything about Game of Thrones. Environmental and social sustainability. Is that what you're a doctor of? That's pretty cool. 7. There is 7 is the guess. How many noble houses of Westeros are there in Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I'm probably the only one. 7 is the answer. Let's take a look. 9 is it, and it lists them all. So if you want to look, it's 9. You want me to read it? So it is the Arryn, the Baratheon, the Greyjoy, the Lannister, the Martell, the Stark, the Targaryen, the Tully, and the Tyrell. So it was 9. Okay, Game of Thrones. So it was 9. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch sports. That's about it on TV. Maybe some reruns at night. For certain things. But yeah, I don't have time anymore for TV. Sorry to say. So we're gonna look for the next question because nobody got that one right. We got a science question, history question. Here's another entertainment. Okay. Oh, this is easy. Come on. What was Tom Cruise's call sign in the 1986 movie Top Gun? What was Tom Cruise's call sign in the 1986 movie Top Gun? You guys should know it. He just came out with another movie. What was his call sign? Here you go. Okay. Maverick it is. That was pretty easy. We'll go down to the next one here. There's another entertainment question, general question. Oh, here's one maybe Doc don't know. It is a classic. What is Barbie's full name? What is Barbie's full name? Come on. Who knows that one? What is Barbie's full name? Barbara, I would think. Barbara Mattel? Who knows what Barbie's full name is? I got a good Barbie joke. Who knows? Millicent. Is it Millicent, really? But Barbie, her name is Millicent? It's not Barbara? Is it Millicent? Boston Butterfly says her full name. Now, her full name is Millicent. Millicent Walters. Barbara Millicent Rogers is that one. Oh, you might think maybe if you spaced out the question, that maybe. So you want me to write. So you want me to do something like that and type it out in the chat. See, it's not as easy as that because the chat is on the iPad, which is typing like this, right? So it's kind of tough. Okay, but we're gonna look to see. So what is her name? I am at the end of the carousel, but we're gonna keep going. So Barbie's full name, Barbara Millicent Roberts. Okay, so you were right. You were right. Where is it? Who was first? Kmart, I think. Kmart Kelly was the first one with that, right? Kmart Kelly gets another entry into the Wheel of Names. All right. Yeah. All right. We're going to do a couple more questions. Oh, that's not the next question, though. So Ken's name. So here's my Barbie joke. All right. Ready for my Barbie joke? If Barbie was so popular, how come you had to buy her friends? How come you had to buy her friends? Okay, here's one. Here's one entertainment question. What character from a pop song wears a face that she keeps in a jar by the door? What character from a pop song wears a face that she keeps in a jar by the door? I'll tell you that that's a Beatles song. If you want to search that, it's a Beatles song. What character from a pop song wears a face that she keeps in a jar by the door? No, it's not Lady Gaga. I know, I know it's not Lady Gaga. Who wears a face that she keeps in a jar by the door? Eleanor Rigby. There you go. I believe that is correct. Eleanor Rigby is correct. So Kmart gets another one. All right. Eleanor Rigby. Yep, Eleanor Rigby. Pretty cool. So we go to the next one. Arts, science, geography, history, general entertainment. Science, you want a science question? All right, let's go back up because I was skipping some science stuff, I think. Here's one. What aquatic reptile can hold its breath underwater for up to 15 minutes? What aquatic reptile can hold its breath underwater for up to 15 minutes? I can think of two. All right. We got an alligator and a crocodile and a manatee. We got three different answers so far. Alligator, crocodile, and manatee. Aquatic reptile, okay? Aquatic reptile. And the answer is the crocodile. So who said crocodile? Kmart. Kmart Kelly. Lizards. Yep, big lizards. Kmart Kelly gets another one in there. All right. See you later, alligator, and see you in a wild crocodile, right? It was either an alligator or a crocodile, I think, right? That's what we thought. So let's see now. We're going to refresh the page, get some new questions going here. We're going to do another. Okay, we got three entertainment questions here. In what movie does Steve Martin play the character of Navin Johnson? Oh, I know this one. In what movie does Steve Martin play the character of Navin Johnson? Oh yeah, in Myrtle Beach. Is it? It is. It is definitely the jerk. It is definitely the jerk. The jerk. Boston Butterfly. Okay. Yep. So we're gonna give both Dr. Elo and Boston Butterfly a because it says just now on my thing for both of them. So we're gonna do a Boston. Boston Butterfly and Dr. Elo gets on there another time. So, but Kmart Kelly's got a bunch of entries in here. So does Jennifer. Jennifer's on there. Boston Butterfly's got a few. So everybody's got a good chance here. That was a funny movie. That movie had me crying back in the day. I don't know if I'd laugh as hard now, but that movie had me crying. That was such a funny movie. All right. So what do you think? Is this? I know the questions aren't the greatest questions, but is this format? Do you like playing like an interactive game on the stream and having a few products, or do you like when I'm doing like the whole shopping network type of thing, or or we can do a little bit of both? Because I'm going to do more than one stream a week. I'll do one stream like this and one stream like that. So Boston Butterfly is not from her. All right. Dr. Elo says he liked it, but it wasn't for her. All right. So. No, okay. So it would be more fair, and then to be fair to me, I really this was like an experiment. I was just trying to. I didn't know how it was going to work. I wasn't even sure if it was going to work, and so now that I've done it one time, I'll sit back. I'll get some questions. I'll get like 10 questions, and I'll get it so that I can pop up a graphic on there, and we'll do it that way. Okay, we'll do it that way, and I'll try and get better questions, more current type questions. I think. Okay, but well, yeah, if I do that again, it'll be that, and because as far as typing it in the chat, if I tell you what, if someone wants to be a moderator and I read the question, you could type it in the chat. If someone wants to do that, there's nobody stopping you. That'd be great. You guys can help each other out if that's the case. I mean, I am not someone who types. When I went to school, I didn't learn how to type. So unfortunately, there was no computers when I went to school. I didn't need to type when I was a kid, unfortunately. So I agree also, and everybody seems to agree with Kelly that it's fun. So I think that I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to have better questions. I'm going to have a graphic that I can put up so that you can see it, so that it'll be a little better. Okay. And the chat has a delay. I can't. Everybody's internet's different, and there's not much I can do about that. Everybody's internet is different. We're gonna go 2 more questions. I think we'll go 2 more questions. We're gonna refresh the page, and entertainment question right here. What year saw the release of the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Now that was a groundbreaking movie. That was a half cartoon, half live. I think that was the first of its kind. Groundbreaking film. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? What year was that? What year did the release of Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Okay. 1988 is the first guess. Anybody want to hazard another guess? 1988. It was a great movie. That was a great movie. 87. Jessica says 87. Oh wow. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to make it more fair for everybody. I don't know how. To get another screen. Yeah. So we got 88, 87 in there are the guesses. 88 and 87 are the guesses. Let's see what we got here. It is 88. 88, 1988. See, I can't copy and paste it just because. I'll show you. So over here on the side, I have the iPad. The iPad has the chat in it, right? So and the app that I use to go live, it's only an iOS app, so I can't use it on the computer for the chat. So the chat's over there. Can I chat over here? Or maybe I can. Hold on a second. Let's see something here. That's right. I can't copy and paste the question because it just turns over. If I do that, see, it just turns it over when I try to copy and paste it. It just turns over, so I can't. So it's not going to work. Not going to work. Like I said, when we do it next time, it'll be better. Yeah. I have to watch the chat and copy and paste the questions, but I can't. The website that I'm using won't, like, when you know how you try and copy and paste something, you gotta right click it. So when you right click this, it turns over automatically. So I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe if I do that, no, it won't let me do it. Yep, won't let me do it. Well, like I said, it's the trivia page. The trivia site that I'm using won't let me do it. So But I'm telling you, the next time I do it, I'll be better prepared. Like I said, we'll have graphics. We'll have graphics up. All right. And let's see. Okay, what is steak tartare? This is pretty easy. What is steak tartare? Yeah, raw steak. Kmart Kelly says raw steak. Jennifer says filet. Baby cow. Okay, steak tartare. Let's give it a shot. What is steak tartare? It is a dish made of finely chopped raw beef. I knew it was raw beef, so no one really got it. Question. It's steak. Well, beef. I guess beef is steak. So raw steak is correct, Kmart Kelly. Okay. Tartare is raw steak. It's like hamburger meat, I think, ground up. It's something. It's a German thing, I think. It's a German dish. Kmart Kelly. All right. I'm going to add you on again. Oh, you thought I was asking where it came from? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know the game's not really that great. I'm sorry. sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It ain't chicken. It don't taste like chicken either. Okay. Oh, what sci-fi movie featured John Travolta and Forrest Whitaker? This was another good movie. What sci-fi movie featured John Travolta and Forrest Whitaker? Battlefield Earth is the answer from Kmart Kelly. Battlefield Earth. You know, bonus question: who wrote Battlefield Earth? Who wrote Battlefield Earth? L. Ron Hubbard. That's the guy, L. Ron Hubbard. Yep. So you're gonna get L. Ron Hubbard. Oh man. So I should put his name in the chat. Did anybody ever read Dianetics? I have the book Dianetics. That is one crazy read. Do you guys like to read books? L. Ron Hubbard wrote the book Dianetics, and it was the roadmap to your mind. Pretty intense. They believe in reincarnation and spaceships coming to land and stuff, and yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Pretty crazy stuff. L. Ron Hubbard. Oh yeah, but I read it a long time ago, so I don't remember exactly. But it was something where you could go back. Your mind was like a file cabinet, and you could actually go back in the file and pull out memories if you got into a certain state, you know, and you can regress back and remember things that normally you wouldn't remember. Recall stuff. It was pretty cool. Okay, Jessica's taking off. See you next week. Bye, Jessica. Have a good night. I hope it wasn't something I said. All right. But we've been going now. We got like another 10 minutes, I figure. Maybe. We'll ask a couple more questions, then we'll do the giveaway, okay? We'll ask 3 more questions and do the giveaway. So, entertainment. Where does the platoon in the movie Full Metal Jacket attend boot camp? Oh, man. All right, so we're going to get out of the entertainment question. This will be the last entertainment question. I just figured entertainment everybody knew. So what category you want, Boston Butterfly? Does anybody want to answer this question? Where does the platoon in the movie Full Metal Jacket attend boot camp? I don't know. I think it's Paris Island. I'm just guessing because if they were Marines, it was Paris Island, right? Were they Marines? Yep, it was Paris Island. Yep, yep, Paris Island. I thought so. Great movie. Yep, yep, great movie. Okay, so that was that. So we're gonna go to another category. We're not gonna do entertainment anymore. Um, oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling good, Jessica. Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh, that's terrible. So what do you want? You want history, arts, geography, science? We're going to do a science question. Yeah, everybody, and COVID's still around, not for nothing. But what natural biological defense system protects the body from disease and fights off germs? What natural biological defense system protects the body from disease and fights off germs? I'm glad you're feeling a little better. Glands, okay? Biological defense system. Immune system. Any other guesses? We got glands is one guess, and immune system is another guess. We got another immune system. I'm almost out of coffee, so it's getting close to the end. Java Junkie is going to need a refill soon. Immune system, okay? Immune system. Let's see what it says. It says immunity. The immunity. So I'll take immune system. And the first one was Kmart Kelly and Boston Butterfly at the same time. So we'll give them both on there. So we'll put Boston. Sorry, Jennifer. All right. One more question. What do you want? You want science, geography, arts? All right, let's see what we got going on. We got history, we got arts, we got general. We'll do the general question. What is it? What city was the first to own a subway system? What city was the first to own a subway system? What city was the first to own a subway system? New York. Boston says New York. Jennifer says New York. Jennifer was first. New York is the first answer. That, to me, that's the obvious answer. So maybe it's not the answer. London. Kmart came in with the London. That might be true. Let's see. Which city was the first to own a subway system? London. You got it. Kmart Kelly got it. I thought because arrogance of being an American that it was in America and it would be New York, but Kmart Kelly knows where it is, and it is in London. All right, pretty cool. All right, and we're gonna go. Let's go with a general. Okay, here we go. This is an interesting one. Samhainophobia. Samhainophobia is the fear of what? Samhainophobia. Samhainophobia. Hope I'm saying that right. Samhainophobia. If I put it in over here. Everybody saying Halloween. Is it Samhainophobia is the fear of Halloween. All right. We got a couple of Kmart Kellys on and Doctor. All right. It's a real thing. Is it a real thing? Fear of Halloween? You know, it can freak people out. I can see how it freaks people out. Everybody dressed up in masks and you know, you don't know, you know, and not to be able to enjoy Halloween. It is kind of sad. It is kind of sad for sure. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hide that. We're going to bring up the wheel of names. All right. We got a bunch of people on the wheel of names. How many entries do we got? We got 27 entries. We got a bunch of people on there multiple times. Okay. And we're going to give it a spin. And we're going to get a winner for the $20 gift card. Now, what you have to do to win the gift card, to collect the gift card, is email me again at jimtmullen@gmail.com. So the winner emails me, jimtmullen@gmail.com, with an email, and I'm going to email you a gift card. Okay, so just make sure that I know it's you, because sometimes if your name is not in your email, I don't know who is who. So, you know, in the email, tell me who you are so I know who you are. So jimtmullen@gmail.com is what you want to email me the winner. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here and click to spin. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Boston Butterfly is the winner today. Boston Butterfly has won the gift card for today's stream for the trivia giveaway. So Boston Butterfly, you have to do me a favor and email me at jimtmullen@gmail.com. Within a few hours, it takes. When I sign off and close everything out, I will check my emails and I'll send that to you. Usually, you get it pretty quick. Awesome job, everybody, answering the questions. I promise next time I do this, it will be better. Like I said, you gotta, going live is all trial and error. You gotta try stuff. There's no practicing going live. You either go live or you don't go live, and things don't work the way you want them to work, all the time. So that's the case. So things are going to happen from time to time. Dogs are going to bark. People are going to come to the door. Things aren't going to work. Who knows? A bunch of stuff can happen when you go live. What did you say, Jennifer? Thank you, Kmart Kelly. I appreciate that. Appreciate you had a good time. Jennifer, I'm sorry. What did I miss? If it had to do with writing it in the chat, it's too much for me to keep up with everything, and because it's on the iPad, so I'm typing it like this over here, and it's just too much for me. I'll have it better next time, I promise. Okay, I promise. All right. I'm glad, and we'll highlight that so everybody knows what I'm talking about. I did read it, and I promise to do better next time. Okay. Again, I hope that you had a good time. I'm glad you had a good time, and I'm going to go live a couple more times this week, but next Tuesday, 8:00 for sure. Every Tuesday, 8:00, like clockwork, and I'm going to try and go a couple more times. Like I said, I just got some new equipment for my other studio, so I'm going to try that out a couple times, probably maybe tomorrow night, next night. We'll see what happens, maybe Thursday, and we'll see what goes on. So I will see you all. Boston, don't forget to email me. But I rotate the categories. Okay, yeah. I was trying to read the questions and get stuff that was more current because some of the questions were old and maybe outdated for the audience. So I was trying to pick questions. Originally, I was going to roll the dice and just go random, but that didn't seem to be working because the questions weren't good. But I'm going to pre-do the questions for next time. It's going to be great. Okay, email has been sent. I'm going to go check that now. In the meantime, we're going to stop that music. We're going to play this music. I'll see you next week.